What's up, folks? You know, when I first realized in my life that this was about a bigger fight, I was very young, and I recall walking around and just living my life and, going through things in the world. And I told you I had a very bad childhood. And, I don't know well, I know how I got through that childhood when I look back on it. But I had a rough life in my early part of my life, but it made me realize that there were people who were hiding, right? And now we formally call these people narcissists or sociopaths, and they're the lower dark nature of our humanity, right? That exist and walk amongst us because they have interbreeded with lower energy. So in many spaces in my life, I would always encounter these challenges, and it would be unnecessary. If you guys have picked up my book, you've heard me talk about the unnecessary roughness thing, right? The things you're going through on your job, and see, just like this in the rat race, I was talking about this in the last video, and I got a little upset because we're going to get to some things tonight that are very important. But the rat race, all of the things that you have to handle on a day-to-day basis for no reason, like I was talking about, because some narcissist, some sociopath cannot reason your situations in life. So yeah, let's say you're working a job. They're not even going to pay you enough to accommodate society, or if you're in a business, they're going to tax you, or you're going to do all types of, have to deal with all these regulations, the oversight of these governments and stuff. And so really what happened is, they gave you a little bit of technology, and I don't even like using that word when we describe just simply talking on the phone or something, right? When you talk about technology. But they gave you this thing, this thing where you can all relate at the same time, and you consciously put your energy, and then they figured out how to harness that energy, and now they are you because they are feeding you what you are. So in the world at large, we have all of the gruesome things, like I said, that you guys are not thinking about, that are real for me, real for other people that are actually physically walking. See, I'm actually materially, physically experiencing this reality just like you are. I have hard days just like you. I have to deal with fucking fools just like many of you. Now, what I wanted you guys to understand about vibration is that, and I keep talking about specific people because now when I've told you about this bigger fight, what I wanted you to understand, and it's just cut and dry as this, because we're going to get to the point tonight, really seriously. It's just as cut and dry as this. If you have potential with the higher vibration, then what I'm saying will resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then you don't have it. There is a war, folks. You're either on one side of the fence or the other, right? And there are forces that are fighting. There's one force trying to devour you, and there's one force trying to save you. And in that higher salvation, folks, there's abundance. You guys have gone down the road, and there's a story that's already been told, and that's the whole point of this. The whole point of everything now at this point is to bring you to the understanding of some things in reality. You know, I told you and I've talked to you guys about all of the things that you're doing in this society to each other, right? Which is actual facts, right? I've talked about how you are hurting the animals, and I've talked about all of the things that are actual things that are problems that you yourselves would say were problems, but somehow you just don't have the ideas or the answers to fix these things. Now, let's get to the good part. When I tell you guys that the things that you are being provided by are from higher beings, right? Who are gifts. Somehow, right? And I really don't care at this point if you believe or not, because that's what we're gonna get to some things tonight. But I'm telling you the reality, and what I figured out is that many of you, because you're fucking fools, and because of intelligence, the lack of knowledge or limited understanding of something, you want to challenge. And I told you this is not about me. I told you take me out of it. Okay? Someone decided, you know, to come on in the comment section, which I welcome. And I knew this was going to happen because I'm dealing with fucking fools. Remember, the story's already been told, folks. And I'll make this quick because I know you got to get back to, you know, Game of Thrones or something, right? But speaking of thrones, there's only one king on the throne, folks, the Most High. And from this day forward, when we speak on the Most High, because he is the Most High and there's only one Most High. Remember, listen to what I'm saying. The Most High. Only one. We don't have to use names and get into titles. That's why I say it, because that's the politics that he knows that you fucking fools have been doing for hundreds and thousands of years, and why you fight over it. You're still not getting to the truth, which is him. Now, I keep trying to explain to you guys. I told you you're not listening because you're retarded, right? In this message, I could care less about your history or literature or any of these things at this point. What I said to you was that regardless of what story you're telling, who is the master in the story? Who is sending the message? God is the ultimate authority. For some reason, because you guys have middlemen in your culture, for whatever reason in your messages, you do not want to acknowledge that he is the Most High. He is holding all reality and consciousness. I want you guys to put in the comment section too tonight of who you think is greater than the Most High. Write in the comment section tonight, because we're going to get to some things. It's really serious, because you think I'm playing. Now, I didn't say I'm not God by no means. I told you guys that I am a shit wiping fool. What does that mean to you? That means I am a human breathing who has been given great blessing, because I see the fucking foolery and of all kinds. So somehow God blessed my heart, and now I have a purpose. I have a message. Everything I say to you is actually endorsed by God, and that's what I'm saying to you. I'm not challenging you on nothing that you have in your culture or religion. What I said going forward is we're going to play this challenge game, because now let's talk about this. There's going to be some consequences. Since you want to challenge, and I knew you want to do this because we're going down the road and the story's already been told, and this is the storyline. Since you want to challenge some things, folks, I'm going to welcome your challenges, right? But when I answer, for every answer of the challenge that you get, if you still are not convinced that I know the Most High and he is the authority, meaning that whatever he wants from that point forward, you're going to respect and listen to, right? Because the reason why you're arguing with me, because you say you know God, right? We're trying to find out who God really is. That's the first thing we're going to establish tonight. So tonight I'm going to educate you really quickly, because in the next series of videos, I'm going to do regular videos, but for every regular video I do, which is clinical, I'm going to give you something on another level, and it's going to be 4 of those videos, and these will be actual proclamations and decrees from the Most High, meaning that these will be things that he wants you to do. And because, you know, you've only had what, a couple of thousand years to get this together, I reason with that, right? You know, we're shit wiping fools and we're stupid and stuff. God knows this, right? A million years is an eye blink to him. So now you've had all this time to get it together, right? And since I'm telling you that he's God, I'm going to have to prove it to you first. And then once you get your proof, like I told you in the other video, remember I said this, I'm dead serious, folks. Once you get your proof that I know the Most High, remember, I'm not God, he is. Remember, you cannot whip his ass, folks. Remember, he is holding your life. So once we establish that he is God, you're going to listen. I'm going to give you 4 videos, and they're going to be 4 different set of things that God wants you to do. For every time that you do not adhere to what the Most High, remember, I didn't name some stupid, I didn't get into culture and politics and some stupid politics talks about religion or something. I'm talking about the Most High. I know him. So since you believe, what my argument was, I said challenge me on if you believe that I actually know him or not. Everybody has an ego. Everybody wants to claim they know the Most High and not take the action of what this is really about. This is about the war. This is about taking it to the reckoning, folks. Because you didn't listen, folks. I'm telling you the reality that I experienced that is real, that God has shown me, meaning that he wants you to know this. That's what I'm telling you. But you sit and you challenge me like the guy in the comment section did. Oh, by the way, yeah, there was somebody in the comment section of this of the last video. This is part 2. In part 1, go back and look, folks, and this is important that y'all know who this person is. Whoever that person is, pay attention to his internet name and everything. I'm not mad at you, person, because I know you're a fool. You're just like everybody else. You may even be a demon. You may even be connected to lower energy, and that's why you're trying to feel the ignorance. Remember, the Most High always wins. He is holding all reality. Because you are not honorable to the great ones who are making your air, he is them. He is manifesting them as gifts, folks. And because you don't appreciate Mother Earth, I'm telling you this, and you still not going to honor her by giving God the praise. Remember, this still goes back to God. Since you think you know, I'm sorry, the Most High. We're going to be using the Most High title. Because we're not going to get into politics, folks. I told you around the world, any of you, the Most High is in control. Listen to what I just said. The Most High is in control. I'm just giving his message. None of you can whip his ass. Do you understand that Mother Earth is holding your entire world in her hands? So you're going to listen to what I'm saying. Game, the gloves are off. For that guy in the comment section, I want y'all to go back in part 1 in this video and look at that person's name, because he's going to be responsible to set this off. See, because I knew that you guys were going to call my bluff. God is in control, folks, and you're calling his bluff. I'm just telling you what he wants me to tell you. So since you're talking shit, like I said in the last video, let's go. Okay? The person in the comment section, whatever city you live in, remember, I do not know you. Now, you know this. Whoever you are, you put your comment. Everybody go to that video in the part 1 of this. Look at that person that made a comment that said something about Jesus Christ or something he said. I'm not trying to get into politics, folks. Remember, no matter who you name, God, the Most High, is the authority. Remember. So if you challenge me on this, you're challenging him, and that's where you be punished, and that's where you get into reckoning. But you're going to do it anyway, so we're going to start this off. See, I have to establish to you guys that he is actually real and that he is the authority. All of you who think you know him better than me, this is what this is about. This is just like the Moses and Aaron thing. That's why I told you. This is not a game. Once it's proven to you, you're going to listen. If you're not willing to be better than what you are, then that shows that you are the demoniacs. And this will separate the wheat from the chaff, or whatever you use their terminology. Because now I'm only fishing for those that have vibration. The Lord is going to take care of all of you lower people, and I told you to stop playing. Since you think I'm joking, remember, go back to that comments to the comment section of part 1 of this video. Look at that person who made a comment and put a chapter from some book or something, whatever he put in there. I want y'all to pay careful attention to who that person is. And for that person, whatever city you live in, okay, because I got to give you an example. I won't do this no more. I'll give you the decrees and stuff after this, after God tells me. Remember, he's God. He's the Most High. Once he tells me this, I'm going to let you guys know. If you don't do something, then you're going to get something else. Remember, he is the Most High. I'm just showing you. This is just an exercise to get you to stop playing. And after I get your attention, if you still don't want to listen, then you're going to get what's going to be dealt to you. Remember, my family are the great ones. This is not a game. So just to show you, Mr. in the comment section, whatever city or town you live in, specifically your city or town, specifically you, where you live at, you know who I am. You're going to look at my video and see this part 2. You just say the chapter out of the Bible. I'm telling you right now, God is the chapter. The Most High is your chapter, asshole. So since you think it's a joke, I'm going to give you your proof. If you don't want to fall on your knees and call out to the Most High, when you call out, don't say any names, y'all. Just say, please call out to the Most High, because there's only one Most High, and that is the truth. If you do that, you're really reaching him, because it's truth. He is always true, folks. Remember that. Just keep that in your minds. Because it's going to get to a certain point. I'm going to be asking for certain things from you guys. It's going to be very important. I'm excited because I'm moved on this, but I need to tell you guys this. For that guy in the comment section, wherever you live at, whatever town that you live in, specifically your town. Let's see. Today, I don't know what today is. Specifically, you guys, I'm going to go back and look, and I'll see the date, because I'm just all over the place tonight. But in 4 days, I said 4 days from now, you missed looking at the video just for proof, so you can know. I want you to go to after you get your miracle, I want you to go to everybody you know and say that the Most High is supreme, and all of y'all get on y'all knees and give y'all life to God right away, because something is coming. I'm trying to save y'all. If you think it's a joke, it's on you. So we're going to start this off. Whatever town that you live in 4 days from now, right? Today is whatever it is. There's going to be a severe tornado or something, right? Hurricane or something. I don't know where you live. I don't even know where you live at. Wherever you live at in 4 days, you're going to look at this video, you're going to do the math, and when you're dealing with the hurricane, you're going to know that God, the Most High God, the one that you don't think is real, did it. After that point, you need to go to 50 people and tell them that the Most High is real and make them understand that God shows you a miracle. If you don't, there's going to be some more to pay. So we're going to start off by doing it. I'm not playing. You guys are fools. Mother Earth is holding your reality. You try to discount her, but it's the truth. You know Mother Earth is real. Since you do not honor the great ones by giving praise to God because God put them here as a gift, this is how you guys live. You don't want to vibrate, and we're trying to figure out who's who in this thing. Who really has the lower vibration? And I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just going to make this quick. I just wanted to declare that, to let certain people know. And I knew you were going to try to test me, so I was looking forward to this. Whatever town that you live in, folks, that person that put the comment, it's nothing against you. I'm not trying to hurt you. Remember, I'm not the authority. The being who's holding your life is doing this. Listen to this, fool. If it happens, do not act like I'm not telling you the truth. You will know. You know where you live at, okay? In 4 days from now, right? 4 days. Look at this video. I'm gonna go back and check it out, and then we'll talk about it. In 4 days, it goes probably on the news or something in your city or something or whatever. In 4 days, right, you will have a serious tornado or hurricane in your town, and just because you doubted God, not because I did it. Remember, I don't have powers. I'm just a human. God is doing, the Most High is doing this, folks. The Most High, the real one true God that y'all don't want to listen to. So when it happens in 4 days, understand who did it, okay? Mister, you know who you are. This is not a game. I'm not trying to hurt you or anything. Remember, I'm in high vibration. I'm trying to save you. In 4 days in your town, you're going to have a massive hurricane or tornado. When it happens, know who did it to show you something, because you doubted the Most High. That's all I want you to know, okay? Now, since I live in the regular world, you know, and I've been doing these videos, I'm going to get back and do a clinical because there was something great on narcissism. And I was peeping out something and realizing that everywhere I went, and it's probably just me because at this point, the energy that I'm handcuffed, so the energies are showing themselves. I'm seeing it consistently. The problem why you guys are damned is because you don't know who you're dealing with. See, I'm realizing this. And in these videos, I'm going to educate you because it's fair. You've only had a couple of thousand years to get it together. And so since you couldn't, I'm going to give you some education. If you don't want to listen, then you're going to be punished by the Most High. Remember, he's going to end this. I told you. You thought it was a joke, okay? 4 days, buddy. All right? Remember what I said. 4 days, you're going to have a massive hurricane in your town or tornado or something. Because I don't know where you live at or something, depending on where the region or something. I could ask them, but no, I'm not going to take it that far. I'm just going to say this. I told you I was going to issue something and it was going to happen. Once you realize that the Most High is the being who did it, right? And once you realize that Mother Earth is holding your world, you're going to praise God, the Most High. You're going to give him the praise. You're going to denounce the devil. You're going to be ready to fight in this war. And if not, you're the demoniacs, and now you're going to get you're going to be part of the reckoning. Okay? So next video, I'll be a little bit more polished. Just came out here. I was excited, you know, and I just had to let you guys know that. 4 days, folks. You guys have a great night. We'll be talking in a couple of days. Take care.